right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Azbul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon
because he loves it.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. Oh, nice right hand from Khabib Nurmagomedov. DC, we talk so much about the wrestling and the grappling. You can't sleep on Nurmagomedov's boxing. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Another punch to the head.
Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura. Watch for him to step over to try to get him up on his hip. Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
How about the leg kick there? Beautiful.
Does a great job of mixing up his strikes. Lands another leg kick. Jab is on point right now.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
All right, so there's the early takedown for the decorated grappler. Exactly what he wanted to do tonight.
Exactly what he needed to do if he's gonna want to win this fight. You gotta put this guy on his back early, and you gotta put him on his back often.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Khabib's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. All right, so once more, he takes the fight to the ground. That was his game plan, exactly what he planned on doing coming into the fight. So far, so good.
So far, so good. There's no reason to be disappointed. He does a fantastic job of entering, and once he gets to the takedowns, oh, he's got the choke. Oh, that's very deep now.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Well, Khabib Nurmagomedov might have been able to win a kickboxing match here tonight, but taking the path of least resistance and really having his way on the ground.
And John, I think that points to the fight IQ, knowing that you possess all the skills, but you stay in your wheelhouse.
Takes his back now. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Beautiful kick to the body. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Nurmagomedov. Nice straight right lands.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Under a minute now to go in round one. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches.
Beautiful kick lands there.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Well, you gotta like the way he has started this fight tonight. He has come out aggressively, connecting on a lot of shots here in this first round. No doubt, a crowd-pleasing approach from him here tonight. Try to establish that jab.
30 seconds left.
Great punch landed with so much power.
15 seconds. Nurmagomedov gets the takedown late in the round. That's useful. Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Another ground and pound strike lands. Second round, straight ahead. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. That shot blocked. Uppercut gets through on the counter. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nice positional control here. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guards. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Inside leg kick now. Trying to hammer that lead leg. All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost great timing on that double leg.
Tyson getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Oh, good power with a short shot to the head in the clinch. Well, let's take a look at the numbers. He is landing at a very high percentage here tonight. Oh, now going to the elbow. Nicely done there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, you go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows. I got a fire in my hips, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Nurmagomedov's trying for a submission here. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. He's working very hard to try to get the sub.
Defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Khabib's in half guard.
Oh, nice.
You've got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Different round in the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Man, look at that jab right there. If he doesn't make some adjustments, body's not going to recognize him. His nose is getting all swollen.
I mean, he's getting battered. He's taking him right on the face, too. He's trying to play catch-up. He's not moving his head in advance of the jab coming. His boxer is way too good to try to react to the shots opposed to getting ahead of him.
Oh, misses with the jab.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pounds.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Good run.
Nice work. That submission was almost locked in. A few more seconds, and it would have been yours. This round, I want you to come.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, beautiful knee by Nurmagomedov.
Another knee.
Oh, good series of knees by him there, working the head, working... Oh, crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But people get mad when somebody wrestles too much, but they always enjoy slams like that. This is tight.
Oh, come on, I'd be tapping. That's gotta be it. Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. He passes to half guard.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean. But ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. it with the overhand.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Hook lands.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Let's go, more, that's working.
Beautiful sequence of strikes there. Nice combination. Khabib's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body.
He passes the half.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Got the single collar tie.
He lands a big knee to the body. Nasty body kick downstairs.
Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on the fight.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better to go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way.
Oh, he's out!
It's work, guys.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Just lay there.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Nicely done.
Let's go.
Final seconds of round 3. Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there, just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So, back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
Do it again. This guy.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Swing and a big miss by Tyson. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Nice crack there. Nurmagomedov going for the takedown. He misses. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Oh, big overhand.
Awesome level change. Great timing. He passed the half guard.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Nurmagomedov's going for the sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Now he's got good body position, yup. That was nice. Right in the side control, yep.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, full guard here if you're the top fighter. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position. Get the half guard so I can get my ground and pound on.
Just out of range with that left hook. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's gonna shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's gonna secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
Well, there it is. No surprise here at the broadcast table. Another takedown for him is clean.
That is exactly what we thought was going to happen. One guy securing takedowns, the other guy having to fight off his back and look for opportunities to try and make this fight a stand-up affair.
Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups.
Nice kick, yep. Gets to the single collar tie.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is gonna start to drive knees over and over. You gotta be careful here, you gotta move.
Nice entry there as he gets another takedown, and I know his opponent has confidence in his ability to get back up, but I got an idea. How about don't get taken down in the first place?
Defend yourself. Over and over, you're getting taken down. You're losing the fight. You got to change something. And for the offensive wrestler, just continue down the path. It's working. Way to make that elbow count.
All right, close guard now. Under a minute now to go.
Oh, right into mount.
Going for a submission now or so, it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, that looks wicked. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Tyson. Another ground and pound strike gets home. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Elbows. 10 seconds remaining in round 4. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tyson.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Nice job last round. Deep breath and relax. Excellent pace. I want you to do the same thing this round, but even more pressure. He could barely hang with you last.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
You ready? You ready?
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Well, he certainly had his way with his opponent in that previous round, and with this guy, even when you know what's coming, sometimes it's still just hard to stop him.
Yes, because he's always changing it up. The first time, it may be a high crotch entry. The second time,
huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, there we go. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, he's out. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Tyson ground and pound from half guard.
Nice right hand by the champ, yeah. getting the mount here.
Making all these shots count.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Tyson.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
But look at the transition to the armbar. What a slick transition from Kimura to armbar attack.
Yeah, briefly went to the north-south. We'll see if he can isolate the arm here. Oh my gosh, how'd he get his arm?
Unbelievable. He looked like he was done, but he was able to slip the arm out and stay safe.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All hard as he gets back to his feet. Late in this final round, we'll see if he can rally.
Let's see if he can rally. It's gonna be difficult, but hey, he's got a chance, and that's all you can ask for.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Tyson's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. Nurmagomedov gets in the clinch yet again. Oh, huge knee to the head.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Nice land. Great punch.
A kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Tyson. Another shot here. Oh, well-placed knee there by Tyson. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Well, there it is again. He just continues to keep landing those takedowns, scoring a lot of points. His opponent has showed a pretty good get-up, but not sprawling, not stopping the shot.
He's got to sprawl earlier. He's got to defend a little bit earlier if he's going to stop this guy. This guy is so committed to his wrestling that he will continue to attack him over and over again. Beautiful transition.
Tyson gets back up again. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's gonna hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. With a winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges